Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. It's been a very long time since I last did a video on the channel, and I've been busy doing other things like my daytime job, and honestly, I've kind of lost steam with the channel. And but I haven't lost steam with Sudoku, to be honest. And one of my recent activities was test solving the latest Sudoku book by Indian author Akash Doulani, which is called Exotica Volume 1. And you'll find links in the description if you want to purchase the book, which was a very interesting book with 10 unusual variants that are found sometimes in online contests. And one of them is Sudoku. So it was really excellent practice, all the puzzles in the book. So I recommend that you give it a chance. And so Sudoku is a variant where you have clues between two cells. And such a clue means that this number, like the 3 here, is the result of one of the 4 main operations applied to both digits in neighboring cells. So 3 could be the sum of those, it could be the product of those, it could be the quotient of those, or the subtraction of those, the difference between the digits. And an important fact is that all 4 basic operations must be represented in every such region. There are exactly 4 operations, and one part of the job is to find which operation corresponds to each clue. And it's easier on paper to mark the operation than on pen pad, so I won't just write down the operations, but in some cases it will be quite obvious. For example, 20 can only be made by 4 times 5, which is the case here. And 13 can only be made with an addition. You can't multiply digits from 1 to 9 and get 13. Same for subtraction or division. Now, knowing that this is a multiplication, this can't be a multiplication anymore, so it has to be a sum. Without using the 5, it will be 6 plus 8. And this tells us that this 15 now can no longer be an addition, and actually 13 has to be an addition. But if I hadn't noticed that, this can't be 6 plus 9 or 7 plus 8 because of that, so it has to be 3 times 5. And in this area, one of them will be a subtraction, one of them will be a division. And so what happens here? 3 will never be the result of a division, so division is here, 7 divided by 1, and 3 is the result of a subtraction. 4 doesn't work because then this would have to be 1 or 7, so this is 5, this is 4, and 8 is no longer available, so this has to be a 2. And we're left with 3 and 9 in those cells. 13 now can't be 6 plus 7, it can't be 5 plus 8, so it has to be 4 plus 9. So one of them will be a division, and 5 doesn't work because it would have to be 5 divided by 1, and 5 is not available. So division is here, it won't be 9 divided by 3, it won't be 3 divided by 1, so it has to be 6 divided by 2. And now 5 is the result of the subtraction, so this has to be a 7, and we're left with 1 and 8 here. And I will do some pencil marking here. 3, 5, 8, this is not 5. Here 4, 6, and 7. Here 1, 2, and 9. And this is not 4. So now 11 had to be a sum from the beginning. And actually, it can still be 2 plus 9 or 3 plus 8. So that's not the right place to look at this point. 5 here won't be the result of a multiplication nor a division because of this 5. And actually, those are big numbers. They can only be achieved by multiplying or summing. So those two clues account for addition and multiplication. This can't be division, so it has to be a subtraction, and this is a division. And it won't be 4 divided by 1, because none of those digits here would work with the clue 50. So it has to be 8 divided by 2, and 2 won't work for the 15 clue. So this is 8, this is 2, and it resolves this pair. And now 15 can only be achieved by adding 7. So now this has to be a subtraction, as I mentioned earlier. So this has to be a multiplication, and it can only be 3 times 4. Because the 2 here is not available. So now this could be, it can't be 9 minus 4 because of this, so it has to be 6 minus 1, and we're left with 5 and 9 in those cells. So let's pencil mark 3, 8, and 9 here. In those cells we have 4 candidates remaining, so I won't pencil mark that for the time being. All right, where do we look? This 14 clue can't be 2 times 7. So it will have to be an addition. 6 is not available, so this is 5 plus 9. And this is now multiplication, and it won't be 2 times 6, so this is 3 times 4. And here is ambiguity. This 3 could be achieved by 3 divided by 1, not 9 divided by 3, or 7 minus 4, or 4 minus 1. So this is from 1 and 7. Note that this could still be 6 divided by 2 with a 7 here. Actually, I don't think that works. If this is 2 divided by 6, then this has to be subtraction. And yes, it seems to work actually. Or it could be a difference. 8 minus 5 is not available. 6 minus 3. Actually, I don't think any subtraction here would work. Because, so 9 minus 6 and 6 minus 3 are not available. 8 minus 5 and 5 minus 2 are not available. We are left with 7 minus 4 or 4 minus 1, but none of them is available. So this has to be a division, and this has to be a subtraction, so that this is 4, this is 3, and we're left with a 9 here, 4 there. And here those are digits from 1, 7, and 8, so there's the 8 here, that's the one, that's the 8, and the 1 goes there, this is 7 and 8. Nice. Down there we're left with 1, 4, 8. And here we have 4 candidates again. So where do we move? So this 24 can only be a product, either 3 times 8 or 4 times 6. And knowing that this is a product, this can't be a product anymore. So it will have to be a sum of 7 and 9, which resolves this and that, and places a 9 into this cell. So what can we have here? This 9 clue, I mean, could still be, or it can't be a sum or a product, so subtraction never, so it has to be a division. 9 divided by 1, this is 7, that's a 6, that's not a 9. So this is division. So this has to be subtraction, and with those digits, the only remaining possibility is 8 minus 2, so that this is 6 multiplied by 4. And here we need a 5 and a 3, which places 8 here, 3 there, 5 there, that's 7, that's 4. That's not 2. This has to be from 1 and 9. Which is quite interesting, because now we know that this is a sum, this is a product, so one of them here has to be a division, the other must be a difference. 7 here could be 7 divided by 1. It couldn't be 8 minus 1. It could still be 9 minus 2. Except that with 9 minus 2, this would have to be a division, and neither 1 nor 4 is available. So that this doesn't work. This is actually 7 divided by 1, and this is a difference. 5 is not available, so it will be 9 minus 7. And this one is not here anymore. So this is a 2, 1, 9. And this is now the sum of 3 and 8, definitely. That's a 2, that's a 6. And from this point on, we're left with classic Sudoku. And something tells me that this is rather straightforward. Here I need 2 and 3. So that's the 3, that's the 2. Here I need 7 and 9. Here I need a 6, and this is 5. This 8 here disambiguates that, and that, and that. Here we're left with 2 and 7, so this is 2, this is 7, 1, 7, 1 here, 5 there, 4 here, and 6 there. So beautiful Sudoku puzzle by Akash Doulani with a very clean solving path. And Sudoku was one of my favorite chapters in this book. And there are also, well, 10 variants, and I should perhaps read them all. Oh, by the way, I didn't think of showing you the book. Here is the book. So the variants that can be found in this book, and I solved them quite a while ago. Battenberg Sudoku, that's a variant I love. 2, 3, 4 outside, pretty rare. Positional X-sum Sudoku, this variant was invented last year, I think, for the World Sudoku Championship, Sudoku. XY differences, a variant that was invented by my good friend Glam Hippo. Serbian frame, I love this one. Rossini Sudoku, which is a variant that I dread. I kind of like it, but I'm really not good at this one. But this was excellent practice by Akash. First seen odd-even Sudoku. I remember this one being pretty difficult. Odd-even count Sudoku is a variant with which I used to struggle, but I've gotten much better with Akash's variant. And incomplete arrow Sudoku, which can be pretty difficult as well. So that's the menu of this book, Exotica, Sudoku Exotica Volume 1 by Akash Doulani. And thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.